CNC3.
Our connection is reliable, credible, and authentic. Thank you for trusting me to bring you the news. It's a privilege to be in your homes and hearts. With every story and every newscast, CNC3 is keeping you informed and inspired. When it comes to news, we are where you are.
Get the story first. Want to know what's happening in news, sports, or crime? Get the CNC3 app. As the story breaks, CNC3 is there giving you the story first on your mobile device. Be connected to the most trusted and reliable news source, CNC3. Access your world with just a tap. The CNC3 app. Download it today.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with Aja Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait. Choose Aja Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with Aja Nutrition.
Things don't always go as expected. Be ready with Trinry for auto, home, business and group life. Call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Huge insurance premium. Pay your premiums bit by bit with FlexiPay from Trinry. For more manageable auto, home and commercial insurance payments, call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Trinry. Premier insurance coverage for less.
Time Check, brought to you by BioStrath Immune with added zinc. Distributed by H&J Enterprises Limited.
"56 bodies found dumped at Komoto Cemetery. 2 funeral workers detained."
I felt so hopeless walking out of that water. I can't even touch that water again.
Mom recounts daughter's perfect final day before tragic jet ski accident. Lord to her demise, woman murdered in Central shooting that left 2 men injured.
And in sport, back-to-back champions, TNT overpower Barbados with a dominant second-half surge to seal the Jean Pierre Caribbean Youth Netball title.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Doris Polo and this is the Weekend News here on CNC3. Thanks for joining us. In our top story this evening, 2 funeral home workers aged 18 and 25 are in police custody after they were found trying to illegally bury 56 bodies in the Komoto Cemetery. An urgent investigation has since been launched. Police said the bodies included 50 infants and 6 adults. A gardener living nearby spotted the men around 10 a.m. They reportedly told him they had come to dispose of children's bodies. He then escorted them to the Komoto police station, where they allegedly told officers they had been hired to dig a grave for a pauper's funeral, which is funded by the state. Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara has described the situation as a matter of priority for the service.
The nature of this discovery is deeply troubling, and we understand the emotional impact it will have on families and the wider national community. The TTPS is approaching this matter with urgency, sensitivity, and unwavering commitment to uncovering the truth. Every cadaver must be handled with dignity and lawful care. Any individual or institution found to have violated that duty will be held fully accountable.
The TTPS is appealing for public restraint as the forensic investigation continues. Now, the cemetery's caretaker, meanwhile, warns that this discovery may not be an isolated event, but rather part of a disturbing pattern of desecration.
Last 2 weeks, I think the same fellows said they buried, and I met them here burying, digging a hole to bury a lady from Little Cora. But this morning, I think there were 2 fellows was here still. Them is 2 fellows that came here. And they said it's not the first time they do this here.
Police are now scrutinizing the suspect's previous incursions at the site following claims of at least 3 prior visits in the lead-up to the incident. And President of the Association of Funeral Professionals, Keith Belgrove, is sounding the alarm about the poor regulation of funeral homes in Trinidad and Tobago. He tells CNC3 News there are a lot of horror stories within the industry.
The dirty story of funeral service, and many families are pained by it every single day in this country, and the government turns a blind eye on it. We have reported it, we have begged, we have worked on committees, and nothing comes of it. Until it's regulated, this industry will continue to suffer.
Belgrove said unregulated agencies have been operating without refrigeration services, raising concerns about the handling of human remains. Speaking on the incident at the Komoto Cemetery, he outlined how funeral homes are expected to dispose of unclaimed bodies in accordance with established protocols.
They would have had a contract from social welfare or maybe from the hospital. I'm not sure where that contract would have originated to dispose of human remains. And they would have arranged with the particular cemetery for that purpose.
He described today's find as frightening. In other news, grief swept through Barrackpore as family, friends and classmates gathered to say goodbye to Angelica Sadie Jogi days before what would have been her 8th birthday. The young girl's death in a jet ski incident at Pigeon Point Beach a week ago shocked the nation, sparking an outpouring of mourning. Hundreds turned out for her funeral, united in grief. Chitika Singh and Sasha Wilson report.
Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you.
A mother's final words to her daughter, Angelica Sadie Jogi. 5 days before her 8th birthday, her heartbroken family gathered at their Monkeytown Barrackpore home. Just 10 days ago, Angelica was at Pigeon Point Beach in Tobago with her family. In seconds, a runaway jet ski changed everything, killing the 7-year-old and injuring her father and uncle.
Angelica was excited, super excited to go to Tobago. The day before we left, I went to my mom and she told my mom, she said, Mama, I'm going to have a time. I wanted to share Sadie's last day with you all, but for her, she had a perfect day. Sadie was such a happy child.
A perfect day ended in unimaginable loss.
All I knew is that I just went down, I catch my glasses, put it back on, and it fell off. I turned so, and the water was frothy. I saw the jet ski slow down, make a turn, and I settled the jet ski, and I was sinking this white rash guard, and there was Sadie. And that was it. That was it. I felt so hopeless walking out of that water. I can't even touch that water again.
Grief filled the home as hundreds gathered, including her classmates from her Standard 1 class at San Fernando TML Primary School. Her sister's tribute brought many to tears.
I don't know how to do life without you yet, but I will try for you. I hope you're at peace, and I hope you're smiling that same beautiful smile we all miss so much.
Public officials also attended and paid tribute to the young girl.
We are here not as politicians. We're here as newfound loved ones of a beautiful soul we didn't meet, but we now know.
But please know this, you do not walk this journey alone. Your community surrounds you. Your country mourns with you.
As the hearse departed, loved ones trailed behind in tears. Sasha Wilson, CNC3 News.
A month after his brother was shot and killed, a 34-year-old man is now nursing gunshot injuries after an attack at his home, but investigators believe his girlfriend was the intended target. Police say 32-year-old Shanice Morris had been taking part in a football league at the Edinburgh 500 recreational grounds when she received a call that her boyfriend had been shot. When Morris arrived at his Victoria Drive West home, gunmen opened fire, killing her at the scene. Her boyfriend and another man, a 36-year-old Lance Corporal with the Defense Force, were also injured in the attack. Officers recovered 16 spent shells and the motive remains unclear. Last month, the victim's brother, 30-year-old soldier Jelani Garcia Williams, was shot dead along Leclave Road, Edinburgh 500. No arrests have been made in that case. A Moruga family is demanding a thorough investigation into the police killing of their relative, 30-year-old laborer Romario Borneo, disputing the official account of the fatal encounter. Police said officers went to a house in St. Mary's Village around 1:30 a.m. in search of a robbery suspect and were confronted by Borneo armed with a shotgun. They said he ignored commands to drop the weapon and was shot, but relatives have strongly denied he was involved in any robbery and say they have received little information from authorities, including the location of his body.
My mother hasn't gone to see she saw when she was asking questions where the body is, well, tell us where to go. Nobody not saying anything. So they can't give back information. The matter is ongoing. I would like them to contact the family and at least let me know, give me some insight to what is really going on, because everything is iffy and they say.
Police say Borneo was pronounced dead at the Princestown Health Facility. They recovered a homemade shotgun, and a single 12-gauge cartridge from the scene. Attempts to contact Police Commissioner Alista Guevara for a response to the family's claims were unsuccessful up to news time. It's time now for a break. We'll be right back.
Dress like you mean business. At The Working Woman, we bring you stylish, professional looks made for the modern woman. From casual to formal workwear, we've got your professional wardrobe covered.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with Aja Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait. Choose Aja Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with Aja Nutrition.
Some of us like to test limits, but there won't always be second chances. Obey the speed limits. Maybe you don't value your life, but others value theirs. A message from the TTPS.
Welcome back. Following the halting of the award of $3.4 billion in HDC contracts to 11 companies, the corporation has yet to release an official statement. We asked the public if they feel the HDC should break their silence on the matter.
Yes, I think they should, because normally when you're issuing a contract, there must be a tendering process. So I think the population of Trinidad and Tobago, the citizens, need to know if the tendering process was done correctly. And if it wasn't, then they should give an explanation.
I believe the agency and any other government agency should break their silence and give a statement to the general public regarding anything regarding state funds being mismanaged and unaccounted for at any level, no matter whether it be at the top or the bottom, and I think that is most important. If not, they should at least let us know they're looking into it, they're pending an investigation or whatever it is they need to do.
Yes, I think that they should, because the people, deserve to know, well, what it is that happened and where it went and how it was allocated and things like that.
We have to understand that everything is a process. Yes, eventually they had to break its silence as to why this is occurring. and who is responsible for the contracts.
I believe they should, so they can let the people know what's going on in the world right now, because lots of people has been applying for HUC houses and it's been a long wait ever since. So I find they should.
Yes, I believe that there should be transparency, and yeah, they should come clear on what is going on, because the public needs that transparency and they owe that to us, you know. Where is the money going and what it is being used for, and, you know, transparency, because people are paying rent and, you know, this affects everybody across the board.
Opposition leader Penelope Beckles says she has requested reports from Senator Janelle John Bates and Senator Faris Al-Rawi, after which she will decide whether they will remain as PNM senators. Beckles spoke to CNC3 News as she attended the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies Awards Gala last evening in New York. She says it is important that she has all the necessary information before making a decision.
Whenever you have to make a decision such as that, which is a serious one, you must ensure that you have all the facts that's before you. And when I return to Trinidad, I will speak with her and at least satisfy myself as to exactly what took place.
Senator Al-Rawi, any actions for him?
Well, I've also asked him for a report as well.
On Thursday, John Bates was removed from the Public Accounts and Administration Committee after it was revealed that she assisted former Health Minister Terence Dial Singh in preparing a witness statement. Meanwhile, Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness is calling for an urgent CARICOM Heads of Government meeting to address concerns surrounding the reappointment of Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett. Speaking on the sidelines of the same event, Holness said the issue has been causing unease behind the scenes and requires immediate attention. He said he has been pushing for regional leaders to reconvene. Trinidad and Tobago declined to attend an emergency Heads of Government meeting scheduled for last Friday.
I think the solution really lies in assembling another heads meeting to have the matter addressed.
Is that something you'll be pushing for soon?
That's something that I have been pushing for quietly behind the scenes. I think it is distressing for a lot of persons within the region regarding what is being said in the public domain. But I know that all the heads are working behind the scenes to have this matter resolved.
Holness says he intends to speak with Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar in the coming days as efforts continue to resolve the issue. And responding to questions about Caribbean Airlines' reported $1.7 billion loss linked to Air Jamaica, he said his country values the regional carrier.
Jamaica makes contributions as it can, and I'm not certain that the positioning of not paying its share is correct. There is a request for Jamaica to make contributions to the airline. We value the airline. It's very important. And there may be other ways in which Jamaica can support Caribbean Airlines, and we will be examining those. So there is a request for support, and we will be considering that.
Dr. Holness received the Legacy Award at last night's AFUWI Gala. The Anson McCall Group has received 2 major awards at the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies Awards Gala in New York, where Jamaica Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness also called for a new culture across the Caribbean. Ryan Bechu was there.
On an evening that celebrated Caribbean excellence on the world stage, the Anson McCall Group stood among the region's most distinguished, earning top honors at the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies Awards Gala in New York. The annual gala brings together leaders in business, government, and academia, all in support of scholarships and development initiatives at the UE. Among the honorees, Anson McCall's executive chairman, Dr. A. Norman Sabga, received the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Global Business Leadership. His father received this same award in 2004, while the Anson McCall Group received the Chancellor's Award for Global Business Excellence.
I accept these awards on behalf of the 6,000 employees we have, representing the 48 companies in 8 countries across the Caribbean.
After the program, Dr. Sabga emphasized the importance of UWI in shaping a new future for the region.
The university needs also to create the culture, the people, and the thinking that would drive the economy, the countries in a different direction.
Dr. Sabga would share the stage with Jamaica Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, who received the Legacy Award.
We are seeing a change in the world order as we knew it to be. An order that is less forgiving, that gives less countenance to size or disadvantage.
Among 6 other recipients were former Howard University President Dr. Wayne Frederick, environmental consultant Dr. Kevin Riney, and Dr. Wayne Riley. From business leadership to public service, the evening reflected a shared vision of Caribbean progress on the global stage. Ryan Bechu, CNC3 News.
The tiniest fighters with the biggest story of survival. The team at Port of Spain General Hospital's neonatal ICU is celebrating a remarkable milestone, the safe delivery and discharge of the country's smallest triplets. Born at just 27 weeks, their first days were filled with uncertainty, each moment a delicate fight for life. But through it all, they held on. In a statement yesterday, health officials praised the strength of the 3 infants and their family, a journey described as long, fragile, and deeply emotional. The Northwest Regional Health Authority says their survival is a powerful reflection of modern neonatal care and the relentless dedication of the doctors and nurses who stood by them every step of the way. Congratulations to the staff and, of course, their parents. Let's tell you what's still to come in sport. Trinidad and Tobago's senior women footballers crash out of the CONCACAF Championship after defeat to El Salvador at the Hazley Crawford Stadium.
Visit Tire Clinic Marketing, New Truck and OTR Tire Service Center at number 30 and 32 Montrose Main Road, Chabonas. Call today at 665-8973 or 672-3419. Alignment services available. Tire Clinic Marketing, Truck and OTR Service Center. A tire for every need.
This season, Ask the Doctor is at a new time. It's your weekly prescription for trusted medical advice. In the Doctor's Capsule, Dr. Tilak Singh breaks down big health topics clearly and simply. Get a dose of smiles in the Kiddies Capsule as our youngest experts share health tips with heart. Explore the science behind the headlines in Medical Minds, featuring real doctors, real insight, and your questions matter. Join the open forum live and get answers straight from the source. Ask the Doctor, every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on CNC3.
In the ever-changing media landscape, we at Guardian Media strive always to put you, our viewers and readers, first.
We strive to uphold the time-honored tenets of responsible journalism.
For us, accuracy is key.
And in our reporting, we strive not only to be first, but fair,
impartial,
and to uphold journalistic integrity.
Above all, we are accountable to you, and we must respect the views of our audience. That is our solemn contract with you.
Keen attention to detail,
rigorous verification of facts, use of credible sources, and sound editorial judgment.
Keep track of our editorial policies and guidelines, including our corrections policy, by logging on to www.guardian.co.tt for more.
It's time for sport now. Trinidad and Tobago's junior Calypso girls have once again stamped their authority on regional netball, successfully defending their title at the Jean Pierre Caribbean Youth Netball Tournament with a commanding performance on home soil. Rajiv Surat Singh has more.
Playing in front of an electric crowd at the UWI Sports and Physical Education Center on Friday, TNT outclassed Barbados 42-21 in the final to secure back-to-back championships in the tournament's 22nd edition. The much-anticipated clash between the top two teams lived up to expectations early on as Barbados struck first and edged a tightly contested opening quarter 9-8. However, that early momentum would be short-lived as TNT's superior fitness, structure and tactical discipline began to shine through in the second quarter as they surged ahead 19-14 by halftime. From there, the hosts took full control. A dominant third quarter display saw TNT stretch their lead to 33-16, effectively putting the game beyond reach. The defensive pressure proved suffocating, cutting off Barbados' rhythm and forcing errors. At the heart of the victory was goal shooter Curleen Lara, who delivered another outstanding performance with 33 goals from 40 attempts. She was well supported by goal attack Zuditu Alexander, who added 9 goals from 11 tries in an efficient display. Head coach Susie Hiles-Lewis credited the team's success to unity behind the scenes, highlighting the dedication of the technical staff and the shared commitment to completing their mission. Rajiv Surat Singh, CNC3 Sport.
To football, Trinidad and Tobago's women's national team saw their CONCACAF campaign come to a disappointing end on Friday night, falling 2-0 to El Salvador in Group F of the CONCACAF Championship and World Cup qualifiers at the Hazley Crawford Stadium. We have the highlights.
El Salvador settled into their rhythm early, and the visitors nearly broke the deadlock in the 16th minute when Dania Gutierrez latched onto a free kick and drove into the box, but goalkeeper Simone Eligon reacted sharply to push the effort wide. The scoring opened in the 37th. Brenda Seren capitalized on a well-weighted through ball from Daniel Fuentes, racing clear before calmly finishing beyond Eligon to give El Salvador a 1-0 lead. The visitors nearly doubled their advantage just before halftime, but Eligon produced another full stretch save to keep TNT within reach. But after the restart, Seren was again causing havoc for TNT's defense, her chance coming off the post. And in the 50th minute, Seren picked up the ball in the penalty area, cutting inside to beat her defender and curling a brilliantly composed finish past Eligon to extend the lead to 2-0 and effectively put the result beyond doubt. TNT pushed for a response, but both teams failed to add to the scoreline in a match that ebbed and flowed without further breakthrough. The result confirmed El Salvador as group winners with a perfect record, while Trinidad and Tobago's campaign came to an end, leaving them to reflect on missed opportunities. Rajiv Surat Singh, CNC3 Sport.
Trinidad and Tobago's top cyclist Nicholas Paul recorded a disappointing 10th place finish in the men's Keirin event when the UCI Track World Cup continued at the Hong Kong Velodrome in China yesterday. Competing in the 6-man ride for the 7th to 12th spot, Paul crossed the line at the end of the 6-lap event in 10.013 seconds, trailing Australian Lee Huffman. TNT's other entrant in the men's Keirin, Jacine Phillip, was 6th in Heat 1. In the 200-meter women's sprint, TNT's Makaira Wallace was 33rd in 11.071 seconds at a speed of 65.035 kilometers per hour at the end of her 3.5 laps, 6 spots off of the 20th position and final qualifier. And in the men's Omnium 60-lap qualifying first heat, TNT's Akil Campbell was 14th of 17 entrants. Trinidad and Tobago Red Force will head into the second match of their series against the Leeward Islands Hurricanes full of confidence after a crushing victory in the opening round of the West Indies Championship. Playing at the Coolidge Cricket Ground, Red Force completely dominated the Hurricanes, securing an emphatic innings and 271-run win inside just 3 days. The foundation was laid by a massive first innings total of 507 for 5 declared. Heading into the second game, Red Force will be aiming to maintain that dominance with their batting unit firing and their bowling attack showing discipline and penetration. The Hurricanes, on the other hand, will be desperate for a response after a disappointing all-round performance. First ball will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow. On that note, let's head to another break. We'll be right back.
Get the story first. Want to know what's happening in news, sports, or crime? Get the CNC3 app. As the story breaks, CNC3 is there giving you the story first on your mobile device. Be connected to the most trusted and reliable news source, CNC3. Access your world with just a tap. The CNC3 app. Download it today.
More than 130 candidates could have been nominated to contest in the Bahamas May 12th general election, with the leaders of the two main political parties confident of victory. Bahamas Parliamentary Commission Harrison Thompson says the process went largely as expected, with only limited issues in a few constituencies. Early indications suggested there would be around 130 nominees across 41 constituencies. Prime Minister Philip Davis is leading the ruling Progressive Liberal Party into the elections. Leader of the main opposition, Free National Movement, Michael Pintard, said the party will continue to lay out their vision for Grand Bahama and the entire Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And now for a look at tomorrow's weather forecast. The Met Office says generally hot and sunny conditions are expected with a few showers. There's also a low chance of heavy showers near western areas of Trinidad. Tomorrow's maximum forecast temperature is 33 degrees in Trinidad, while Tobago will experience a high of 31 degrees Celsius. Seas are moderate, with waves reaching from 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters and below 1 in sheltered areas. On that note, thank you so much for joining us for the weekend news here on CNC3. I'm Doris Polo. On behalf of the entire team, have a great night.
You're watching CNC3.
Last week on Westwood Park.
Come on, I have an idea. Why don't you come with me to the North Coast?
Why? What's happening on North Coast?
Listen, just checking a story out there. What happened? They're poaching the leatherback turtles, even though there is a moratorium to protect them. So I decided to take the opportunity, check out the story, check out the scenery, relax a little. What do you say? Why don't you? It's a beautiful drive.
Betty, me and the pundit are talking, and we agree that Mr. Shiva Ramprakash would be the right husband for you.
Mr. Ramprakash, this is a loutie.